buckle up, everybody, because today we're diving headfirst into the wild world of alt season 2025.
Alt season.
You got it.
Okay.
Bitcoin's been kind of quiet lately,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's talking about these altcoins like they're the next big thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to figure out what's really going on. Is it just hype? Are these altcoins actually worth paying attention to?
Right.
We've got a fantastic article from CoinMarketCap.
Oh, yeah, they always have
They really do.
good stuff.
And they're bringing in some expert opinions from ETH News, too.
So,
We're going to break it all down.
awesome.
So, I think the big question on everybody's minds, are we seeing a real shift in the crypto landscape?
Well, it's really interesting, because while Bitcoin is obviously still a major player,
Sure.
this article highlights how investor attention is really broadening,
Right.
It's not just about Bitcoin anymore. People are starting to realize that there's this whole universe of alternative cryptocurrencies out there.
Yeah, it's like a whole galaxy.
It's exactly a galaxy of altcoins, and some of them are doing some pretty amazing things.
Absolutely. And the article jumps right into some of these trends that are really captivating. Right now, it seems like every other day there's a new altcoin making headlines.
Yeah,
See,
can't keep up with them all.
It's hard to keep up. And so the question is this surge just fueled by speculation, or is there something more substantial behind it?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
Well, the article actually highlights a few key drivers that I think are really interesting.
Okay, let's hear it.
One is just the sheer amount of innovation that's happening in the altcoin space right now.
Okay.
We're not just talking about, theoretical ideas on a whiteboard anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
these projects are actually tackling real-world problems.
So there's actually doing stuff.
They're doing stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
For example, there's this project called VeraChain that's using blockchain technology to make supply chains more transparent and efficient.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, so, this is attracting a lot of attention because it offers a clear benefit. It reduces fraud. It reduces waste. It just makes the whole system more efficient.
So that's a real tangible, application that people can wrap their heads around.
Exactly. It's not just about, buying a token and hoping it goes up in value. It's about actually solving real problems.
Right. And supply chain management, for those of you who maybe aren't super familiar with that term, it's basically managing the flow of goods and services from, point A to point B.
Yeah.
Blockchain can really shake things up in that sector.
Absolutely. It can streamline the entire process, make it more secure, more transparent. It's really exciting.
It is, and that's just one example. I mean, there's a ton of innovation happening across different industries.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Another area that's seeing a lot of activity is decentralized finance, or DeFi.
DeFi, I've heard that term thrown around a lot.
Yeah, it's a big one. So
Mhm.
essentially, DeFi aims to create a financial system that's open and accessible to everyone without relying on those traditional intermediaries like banks. So, platforms like Lendwise, for example, are letting you lend and borrow crypto directly, with others cutting out the middleman entirely.
So it's peer-to-peer.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
all about cutting out those unnecessary intermediaries and giving people more control over their finances.
That's really interesting, and it seems like there's just so much experimentation going on in this space. I mean, it's like a breeding ground for new ideas.
It absolutely is. It's like the Wild West of finance in a way. There's so much potential, but also a lot of risks.
Right, and that's what I wanted to touch on. I mean, it's easy to get caught up in all the excitement. We do need to talk about the potential downsides.
Absolutely. Not all altcoins are created equal,
Right.
Some have really strong fundamentals and a dedicated team behind them, while others are just riding the wave of speculation.
So how can our listeners start navigating this space? Because it can feel very overwhelming, right?
Oh, it definitely can. It's like stepping into a jungle sometimes. But I think that's where informed decision-making really comes in. And the article really emphasizes the importance of due diligence, and I completely agree with that.
So don't just jump in.
Don't just jump in. It's tempting to chase the latest buzz, but take your time to really research the project, look into the team behind it, understand the technology, try to understand the problem they're trying to solve.
It's about understanding the why.
Exactly. It's not just about making a quick buck. It's about finding projects that genuinely resonate with you.
And maybe even being a part of something that could be really groundbreaking.
Exactly. And remember, the crypto space is constantly evolving.
Oh, yeah.
What's hot today might be old news tomorrow, so continuous learning and staying informed are absolutely key.
That's so important. It's like you're always going back to school.
It really is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into alt season, here's something I want you to think about. Given how quickly things change in this space, what strategies can you use to stay ahead of the curve?
Yeah.
And make those smart investment decisions? Because, knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
And the more you learn, the better you'll be able to navigate this exciting and ever-changing world of altcoins.
Couldn't agree more.
So happy exploring, everyone.
Happy exploring.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.